Today's segment of Oh Brother is sponsored by Daviston Insulation. Visit them on the web at davistoninsulation.com to find out how you can reduce your energy bills by up to 30% and receive a tax credit in the process.
So southern, they'll get up for you for
Another day has arrived, Reed. It's Thursday. You're listening to Oh Brother, and if you're a first-time listener, this is a podcast we do. It's a 10-minute daily segments all 7 days of the week, and you can find the segments at ohbrotherradio.com or on iTunes. I'm Will Lochamy. You're Reed Lochamy.
That's
Reed,
true.
What happens on Thursdays?
You know, Will, every Thursday we have a guest. That's why we call Thursday the Three's a Crowd. Now, normally our guest would play a game against you, but, Will, this week we have a special guest. We're not going to do a game. Why don't you tell us a little
he
bit?
is lucked out, for sure, and he just gets to play a game on his own, so for sure he's going to win. We're going to bring in Paul Finebaum from the Paul Finebaum Radio Network. Paul, how you doing?
Doing great, guys. What's happening?
Not much. So this shouldn't be too tough. This is word association. We're going to give you 20 names. You just kind of quickly, or however you want to do it, tell us what you feel, just your first thought about this name.
That's right. Now, Paul, before we get started, every time we have a guest on Thursday, we have three questions we use to do an official introduction of the guest. So we're going to go ahead and run you through our three questions. You ready for them now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's number one. Paul, what is your name?
Let me think about that for a minute. You mean first name, last name, nickname?
And Social
name?
Security, yeah.
Yeah, I'd start with Paul. That would be a pretty good way to start.
Paul struggled with this one more than most of the guests.
Most people zip through that one. That was a strong start, though, with a very, very analytical. Paul, next question. Where were you born?
Memphis, Tennessee.
That's true. Actually, I checked that, and that's true. Yeah, good. All right, and finally, Paul, it says here, you've been called one of the most powerful people in the SEC. Exactly how much weight can you lift?
Well, usually 34 pounds curling.
That sounds about right.
Not too bad. Not too bad. That
Curling's a good game, too. I like it.
Pretty strong for the SEC. Okay, well, let's get right to the word association game. Reed, I'll get started. Paul,
Okay.
here we go. Number one, Nick Saban.
Well, first of all, I had to stop. My heart started fluttering, so I needed to take a little oxygen. Pure genius.
There you go. That's a good answer.
All right, number two.
All right, number two. That idiot that calls your show all the time.
That would be Shane.
Number three, Pat Dye.
What was the question again?
Which goes back to Monday's segment of couples that sleep in separate beds.
We talked about that. That's
Yeah,
right.
we sure did.
All right, number four. Paul Finebaum.
Jerk.
Number five, Elizabeth Gottfried.
Ugly.
Number six. Gene Chizik.
Repeat the question.
That's a good answer. That was about what we were expecting. Will.
Number seven, Rick Carley's 8-foot-long dinghy.
I have been swimming with Rick Carley, and it's not 8 feet long.
Where are we? Number eight. Bob Lochamy.
Sweater vest.
Number nine, just to throw a kink in things, Millard Fillmore.
Millard Fillmore, just truly one of the most underappreciated presidents ever.
Indeed. Thank you.
I didn't even realize he was
That's
a president.
what I say every week on the show.
We had a game a few Thursdays ago where I had to name as many presidents as I could, and I tell you, Millard was not on my list.
You didn't get Millard.
No, for sure.
All right, number 9.
Number 10.
I'm sorry, number 10, Rush Propst.
I've already used jerk. Let me
That's what I was
think.
going to say. You already took up jerk.
Yeah, I feel terrible. I got that out of the way so quickly.
You can use it again.
I'm not sure jerk is a strong enough word,
okay.
though.
How about prick?
There you go. That's
Very
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, number 11, Neil Vickers.
Dog killer.
Indeed. Next one, number 12, Larry Langford.
Felon.
Number
Oh,
13.
excuse me.
What?
Soon to be.
Felon.
Yeah.
Soon to be.
Innocent until proven, Paul.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Number 13, Notre Dame head football coach Urban Meyer.
Alabama fans' wet dream.
There you go. Next one, Dr. Maureen Mickey.
I think of her every time I bend over and feel
Hey, is there, by the
major
way,
fat.
is there any way that you could talk to Al for me and discuss this matter of only having one abdomen? Have you ever noticed him saying abdomens? Al Del Greco, have you ever noticed that?
Plural?
Well, he's graduated from one breast.
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
Tony
right.
Franklin.
Hey, come on, guys. He went to Auburn.
There you
Right,
go.
right,
There
right.
you go.
All right. Speaking of Tony Franklin.
I'm struggling. Let me think. I'm thinking. Otis.
Otis.
Nice. That's how we described him.
Number 16, Tony the Tiger.
Otis.
Nice.
Number 17, Mike Tyson.
Is there a time limit?
No.
No, you're good.
What? I just wonder what Robin Gibbons must have been thinking.
Wow, that's indeed.
You should fly through these next three.
Oh, these are going to be easy. Number 18, Phil Mickelson.
Joke.
It's, yeah, nice.
Joke,
yeah,
nice.
good.
Number 19, Coach Gene Stallings.
Coach Gene Stallings. I'm trying to remember him.
I was gonna say you got to be careful
Yeah.
what you say here.
Where did he coach?
Where was somewhere in Texas? No.
What was that? Yeah.
No, at University of Alabama.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
Oh yeah,
The
national championship coach.
There you
go.
go.
There we go.
It's been a while. And finally, Richard Scrushy.
A terribly misunderstood man.
Terribly.
Now, Paul. Yesterday we know.
Who, by the way, has nothing right now.
That's it.
Yeah, no kidding. They got everything last week.
Misunderstood because he was worse than most people thought. That's the misunderstanding. Yeah.
Now, yesterday we know you had a long day in Auburn, which couldn't have been too much fun. You had the TV show you filmed there in the morning, and I'm assuming you stayed through the game. How was your day there?
How is any day in Auburn? People come up to you and they thank you for coming.
You're
What's with these? What's with these people?
popular guy in Auburn.
Yeah, I bet you had a great reception. There was the one guy I watched the first few minutes of the show you were doing, and there was the one guy behind you with the pom-poms. Did you see him? Did he give you a lot of harassment? Do you know the guy I'm talking about?
Yeah. The guy in like the Under Armour outfit.
That was it. Yeah, head to toe. He wasn't what I would think of as an Auburn fan that would show up that early in the morning, but sure enough, an embarrassment to the university, no doubt.
He heard they were giving away Twinkies.
Yeah, so sticking with Auburn for just a second, how are you feeling so far about the team? I think some people are surprised at the efficiency of the offense.
Yeah, I'm kind of bothered by Auburn fans right now. I mean, everyone's so excited because this team has won 2 games. It's better than it was a year ago, but the opponents are just laughable. I think Hoover's had better opponents than Auburn.
I saw somebody last night describe them as juggernauts. Yeah.
Who, Hoover?
No, the opponents Auburn has played.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, State's the worst team in the SEC, and La Tech has lost to Navy.
Now, Alabama this year, we did our picks before the season started. I think I had them at 10-2. Reed had them at 11-1. What are your feelings for Alabama for the season?
Yeah, I went 11-1, and I think they're a little better than I really thought. As badly as they played the first 2 weeks, they're really good, and they're going to just steam.